Now in this video we've gone to Oxford Street to bring you the lights from there, but also some of the surrounding areas as well. We thought we'd bring them all in one video to show you, because we've got so much to bring you this Christmas from London, and it's going to be festive, and God, we got some great stuff coming to you in the pipework. But anyway, Oxford Street were the first lights to go live on the 2nd of November, and we did the live stream from South Molton Street, so we're going to include those lights as well, plus Marylebone Village. Those lights went on a couple of days ago as well. Now, this is the second or third time they've used these lights on Oxford Street, and they go all the way from the bottom of Oxford Street at Marble Arch to the top at Tottenham Court Road. But this year they've done them slightly different, and they've made them more eco-friendly. So what they're actually doing is they're only using the third of the power they've used before, plus they're actually switching them off for quite a bit of the time as well. So they'll be on during peak times, but at other times they will be switched off. Also, if you come out to Oxford Street to see these lights, you'll notice there's a big chunk where it's missing in the middle of Oxford Street, where once upon a time House of Fraser used to be, and also Debenhams next door to it. The reason for that? There's no building there to hang them anymore, so there's like a big chunk that's been missed out. It's like part of Oxford Street's completely in the dark. Now, there's a couple of great vantage points to see these lights in action, and that is either from Oxford Circus looking up and down, and of course when you're doing Oxford Circus you get the Regent Street lights as well, and we're bringing those to you in the next week because we've got those filmed, or alternatively stand outside Selfridges by Marks and Spencer's and look down towards Marble Arch, because there is also a great cluster of these lights put together. See, not only do we show you where the lights are, but we also tell you where the best vantage points are as well. Fantastic. And of course, another great way to see them is on the top of a double-decker red bus. And we're going to have a video of that coming very shortly. Now, let's go to South Molton Street. So if you watch the live stream on November the 2nd when these lights were switched on, we actually came live from South Molton Street. Now, these lights have been here for a while. By the way, South Molton Street is just a shopping venue to go to on its own because it's rather nice and very boutique stores down here. But these lights are absolutely gorgeous. They've been down here for the last couple of years. As far as a vantage point is concerned, just walk down the street, walk down through the middle as we are. Great vantage points, great places to take photos, and at either end you've got sort of a blue Christmas tree, and we're going to show you the one at the far end, the furthest away from Oxford Street. That's probably the best one to go for because people don't stand around taking pictures of that one, unlike the one by Bond Street Station on Oxford Street, because there people congregate round, take photos, and you can't really get a photo of the tree without loads of other people taking photos in it. Now, one other tip I'm going to give you, if it's raining or it's been raining and the ground is wet, then you need to get down to South Molton Street, because the picture and the effects of the rainwater with these lights above them is fantastic, because what it does, it turns it into an arch, almost into a full circle with the reflection on the ground in the rainwater. It's absolutely fantastic. I have shared some of the photos of that and that effect on our community post, so if you go back on our community post you'll see them on there. Also, the other great thing is if you come out of Bond Street Station and you walk down South Molton Street like we are now, you're also going to come out very, very close to Bond Street, which is also another great destination for Christmas lights, and they're going to be switched on very soon, and we're going to be covering that. And as you can see here, if you want to take a photo of the tree, there's not that many people hanging around. People don't tend to make it down this far. Must be too far to walk, too far from the station. Anyway, there you go, there's a great tip for you. Right, now let's go to Marylebone Village. We haven't covered these before in previous years, but they've switched these lights on. This is Marylebone High Street. If you've never been up Marylebone High Street and you live locally, you'll want to go there because it's got a fantastic village feel. So that's a quick dart around the Oxford Street area with some of the lights that are up already. Loads more to come within the next month. But if you like lights, then you need to see these at Carnaby Street. Videos for you there.